Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. So we're up and running. He is through here. And he's whipped it across. And the keeper beats it away. Mendes clears it away. Played out to the right. Hakimi picks it up out wide. Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Gonzalo Ramos! Turns back here, probably the best option. Gonzalez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Fired deep to... He's got tall! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Looking to play him in. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Great vision.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That's been intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in plenty of space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a key interception. In with the challenge. João Neves. So, what can they make of this? Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Lee Kang-in. Looking for the run. Nice control. Hakimi plays it in. Cleared away. Taken back almost at once. So we're still where we started right now. Looking for options for movement. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He can get that clear. And play for a throw. Dinks one through. Dink through. Lovely feet.
Well, he was given the time and room.
Oh, what has happened here? Yeah, he's fouled him there. Gonzalo Ramos. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And it's Neves. And there's the shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking to go deep. But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Not the most accurate pass. Fabian Ruiz. Gets a good foot in there. That's gone loose. Hakimi takes control of it and he's on the move. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Big header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Swung over. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's for shot at goal! And it's Mendes. Deep cross. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. Beraldo. There is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Paris Saint-Germain ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos. Over to the left. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That is lovely. Nuno Mendes. There's the crossfield ball. Gonzalez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's well spotted. He's looking wide. He's in a great position here. Lee Kang in. Gonzalez. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. It's a pretty loose pass. Gonzalez. foot in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's a sharp little ball here. In towards the back stick.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me.
There's the header! Hakimi clears it away.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Not the most convincing of passes. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Threads one in. Kvaratskhelia. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well read, nice interception. Gonzalez. João Neves. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's got away. Has a shot. Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 15. À leur place, le numéro 24. Le numéro 33. Le numéro 10. Changement.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's on it. Can he get away? He has found the way through. Oh, good spread. That'll be a corner. And it's been taken short.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Spread neatly. Good ball, good take. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Ramos. Nicely weighted ball. Good play through for the wide man. Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. And he's managed to get free. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. That is good alertness. Searching pass he's played there. And he's away. Gonzalo Ramos tries a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Paris Saint-Germain take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mayulu. Paris Saint-Germain, moments now away from seeing this one out. And it's Zaire Emery. Big chance!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation
Il
mode.
y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really.
And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Gonzalo Ramos, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fellow, Warren Zaire Emery, Peter, is someone who's considered to be the crown jewel of French football. And at such a young age, his rise has been meteoric, really, since mid-teens. It's rare to see somebody so physically and technically accomplished at that age. But he's got the passing and dribbling skills to be trusted. and I think everybody is on board with that already.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Akman. And it's hoisted clear. Shifted it to the flank. Dembele.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, played right into his path. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fabian Ruiz. Now Beraldo. It's a smartly directed ball. Paris Saint-Germain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Akman. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Out to the left it goes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Up he goes! Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Oh, what a mistake! Dembele. More and more pressure on the ball here. Barcola. Chance for a shot! He's got away with one there. Akman pinches it off him. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery puts his foot on the gas. This is Dembele. And a shot! Well, now it's a race. Has another go! Foot in. Shapes to shoot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's through, now is he in? This looks promising. Now he's got space here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Doué. Fabian Ruiz. This is Dembele. Barcola. Spread it left. Crosses it in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. Gets good distance on it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Barcola. And it's Zaire Emery. Fabian Ruiz. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. Now try to spit. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And now, please
any strong opinions on the first half?
Solid presentation,
very solid,
featuring
actually,
our guest
Peter.
performance
They haven't
today.
made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Hakimi plays it in. Cleared away. Oh, what has happened here? It's gone out for a throw-in. In again. Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, easy pickings there. Driving forward. And the pass is intercepted. Paris Saint-Germain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Tries to play it through. Tries to get it clear. And here's Dembele. Nuno Mendes. Showing good feet. Cross goes in there. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Distributed tidily.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Ackman. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good take and a good... Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So time for change.
Coming on to replace
This one has been on the cards for a little while.
22.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal.
And the finish! Decent enough try.
Ackman certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
difficult read. And it's Akman. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Great vision. That is a great pick out. It's a pretty loose pass. Zaire Emery. Good ball, good take. That's tidy. Now it's Zaire Emery. Akman.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Two
15.
fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets into some space.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, nicely intercepted. Over to the left. Extraordinarily, it is still goalless here. This was supposed to be a one-sided game. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And he was quick to react. And they've got a throw. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
He's going for goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Pass somewhat off target.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Kvaratskhelia.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Nuno Mendes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Nifty challenge, but fair enough. Cleared without complication. Looking for options for movement. Gonzalo Ramos! It's off target and by quite a way. a throw. There's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all
Hello
a
everybody,
very
and
good
please
evening.
join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. The way. Pinches it off him, and here's Lee Kang-in. Cross needs to be good. He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Lee Kang-in. He's going to be disappointed with that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's a key interception. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Skelia. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Early ball. And he's there to clear it. And it's Hakimi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beraldo. Played it early. That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Lee Kang-in looking to get on the end of this. Oh, look at the space here. And it's hoisted clear. The referee has given a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Flashes it, Gonzalo Ramos! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
No, that's been intercepted. Paris Saint-Germain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And here's Lee Kang-in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Burgos have a free kick. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And he's been shifted off it. Driving forward. Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. Oh, smashing header! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Lee Kang-in, he's picked his way through. Shot could be on. Chance! Oh, nearly. Gonzalo Ramos. Now it's Lee Kang-in. And it's Hakimi. Great run on the overlap here. Here it is, crossed in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Vitinha. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, what a climb! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's been takes a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Referee's given a throw. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's intervened well there. And that has left him in a heap. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, such a clever touch. Now here's the delivery. Cleared away. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Scalia. Oh, that's well spotted. Now he's off and running. And it's Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. That is good alertness. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Great, tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. He forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A case now of complete control. And he's running through. Threads one in. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Crossed in early. Tries to get it clear. Nicely spread. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Paris Saint-Germain, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs sur le terrain. Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 19.
And we're off again.
Le numéro 24.
That'll be a throw. Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
That is a great pick out. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Pacho does well to get it back. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. And a chance! It's in for the pieces! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
It's become a case of men against boys. Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he finish? Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Mendes can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's had a hit! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, important interception. Can he spark a counter here? That has been slung wide. He's got away. Showing good feet. They've won a corner. So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Burgos are looking to go forward now. No way through there. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Swept in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, they could break here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's coming under serious. Big chance! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
67 minutes de jeu. Le numéro 87.
manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Gets a good foot in there. He's found a way through. And here's Doué. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a good ball out wide. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found a way. Chance, surely! Oh, denied at the last.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Ronaldo gets across to intercept that. PSG on the counter-attack. No, that was never going to make it. Now it's Ramos. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! Tacho stands tall and stands strong. Nicely shaped ball. Kvaratskhelia is in a really good position out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. João Neves. And it's made its way. Fabian Ruiz! Well, there's the clearance.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 11, le numéro 7. À leur place, le numéro 49.
João Neves.
Le numéro 18. Changement.
That's a nicely weighted pass. 5 minutes left on the clock. Doué is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Neves.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Back into the middle.
Il y aura 4
Early ball out
minutes
from
de
the back.
temps additionnel.
Now that's well seen too. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That is ended up in no man's land. 4 added minutes on the board. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. This looks promising. Doué. Nuno Mendes. Dembele. Shot a goal! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
That is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. whether it was link-up play, running in behind. This has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Malaga have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
There's the whistle. That has not gone well. Fabian Ruiz. Doué. Hakimi. Lovely bit of skill. Looking to go deep. Up he goes! That's a lovely, neat pass.
He has saved it.
And he's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now it's Ramos. And that could set him on his way. João Neves receives it in a wide position. And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! It's a loose ball. That's going to go a long way. Pacho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's Dembele. João Neves. And here's Ramos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good spread. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs.
And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
João Neves. And it's Mendes. Played out wide. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Gonzalo Ramos has it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's a look and plays it forward. In with the challenge. Beraldo has given away a free kick. Oh, well played, well played. That's really well cleared. And he's picked it up out wide. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Ramos. Now it's Dembele. And he's lost his man here. João Neves. Nuno Mendes.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vitinha, and it's Ruiz. Tries a deft little ball. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Floated through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's made its way to him. And the keeper beats it away. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And he's worked it through. No, that's been intercepted. Nice looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Strokes it back. And it's Doué. João Neves. Mendes gets into a good position. There's the shot! Only partially clear. He's gone for goal! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Paris Saint-Germain. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Paris Saint-Germain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. Here's the start of the second half. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. It's a promising position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Skillfully cut out. Can he find the finish? He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Joaquin Munoz. Aims beyond the defence. Bullish header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Neves. Now it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around.
Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
El dorsal 9.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given him an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And that could set him on his way.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
El dorsal 10 será sustituido por el dorsal
Looking for
7.
options for
Cambio de
movement.
jugadores.
And the ball is out of play. Paris Saint-Germain are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beraldo drives forward on the overlap. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Malaga disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. It's out for a goal kick.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So, time
11.
for changes
El
on
dorsal
both sides,
23.
actually.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 24, el dorsal 19. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Can he get it through? He has found the way through. Nice. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Paris Saint-Germain have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the finish! Hangs in a cross. Cleared away. And that could well leave a mark. And the counter is on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Shot a goal! And the ball's come loose here. This time, surely! Against the crossbar. And he's following up! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. Vitinha, great vision. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Dembele's cross, he gets big! Harmlessly behind. Fabian Ruiz, and it's Hakimi. And there's green grass ahead of him. This is Dembele. This looks promising. Chance! Sticks it away! That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Ramos. Zaire Emery receives it in a good position here. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Pacho picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.